Candeo, what's going on? My name is Mark Arrant. I'm one of the pastors at Veritas Church. We are so excited for what God is doing in Candeo. Joel Vin asked me to do just 3 things not to do as a connection group leader in 2 minutes or less. So here we go. The timer has already begun. Number 1, don't let your connection group be the only point of contact with your people. So the goal is not to be a discussion group leader. The goal is to be a pastor of people, to be in their lives, praying for them, inviting them into your life, into your home, texting them, being in contact. Second thing I would say is don't ask knowledge-based questions, ask application-based questions. Now, I know those 2 things aren't mutually exclusive, but just to make my point, I say that. Here's an example. Your goal is not to quiz people to see what they know. You're trying to draw out and help them to see what the truth looks like applied to everyday life. So if you're in Genesis 19, a bad question would be, why did God turn Lot's wife into a pillar of salt? And a better question might be, hey, Pastor Paul referenced Luke 17, which says, remember Lot's wife, for whoever wants to hold on to their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life will preserve it. So what are some areas in your life where you're like Lot's wife, where you're struggling to let go of the world? You're sort of clinging on. That would be an example. Make sure you email those questions out ahead of time. The best questions and the best answers to those questions take more than 5 seconds to think about. So give people a chance to think about it. Maybe bring note cards, and as you ask the question, let people write down their answers. Give them a few minutes to do that. Third thing and final thing is don't be risk averse. Don't be afraid of taking a risk. Maybe when people come, say, hey, tonight we're going to sing, or we're going to do communion, or we're going to get on our knees during our prayer time, or we're going to do a foot washing, or our group's like 16, 18, 20 people, and we need to talk and pray about splitting our group and multiplying. And so, yeah, those are just a few quick things not to do. May God just lift up his face and his countenance upon you as a church and as you lead your connection groups. All right, thanks.